everybody. I tried to find the greenish shirt I had for this showcase. Hopefully everybody is ready for what is hopefully a good Xbox event. It's hard to remember the ones in the past years, but I think the general consensus was every time we were all pretty disappointed. So maybe this will be the year to turn it around. I will not be watching the Gears of War E-Direct afterwards, just so you know. I'm sure we'll see a little bit of it here anyway, perhaps. They'll probably show like a minute of it and then tell you to tune in afterwards. You're watching my indie pick VOD from a few days ago. Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 is good. I don't even remember looking at that, honestly. But I'll take your word for it. New Banjo-Kazooie? It is possible. It would probably be in very early announcement stages, like just a little CG trailer, no gameplay. I've seen the chatter about them recommitting to exclusive games, yes. And I know that everybody is like all for, oh, everybody should be able to play every game. But listen, in order for Xbox to survive, I think they really need reasons for people to buy an Xbox. And the one way you do that is exclusive games. And I'm all for the console wars coming back. I don't know about you. I'm getting tired of this whole wishy-washy, everybody hold hands and dance around in circles. Oh, we all get to play Halo on every console. No. Let's get back to the all-out wars of console exclusives. The brutal ads. Competition must exist, and in order for competition to exist, guess what we need? Competitive exclusive games. If Xbox is gone, do we really just want PlayStation as the only home console? And then what happens? Steambox comes out and destroys it, and then in 10 years PlayStation's gone? Like, we gotta have some competition here. So hopefully they have some good exclusives. E3 season is just so much less interesting when there aren't exclusive games for every console. Because you watch the Xbox showcase and you're like, oh, okay, well, why do I need an Xbox? I could play all this on PlayStation. So let's get back the reason to own an Xbox. And thank you, Chrono. Thank you very much. 117 months. 117. John 117 Master Chief. But how far Halo has fallen. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Chrono. And thank you as always for that tier 2. New Spyro could happen. Not just like a remaster like the last trilogy. Microsoft owns Toys for Bob now, right? So that would be a pretty hype announcement for people. Oh, you actually tried going to, what was it, the card game store, John? Oh, that was cool that you found it. Well, at least you know where it is. Thanks, Galen. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 170 streak. So we could see a new Spyro. Alright, so the games we're almost certainly going to see. Fable. Probably that Clockwork... What was it? Clockwork Revolution? What was that game called? That game that looks like a steampunk Fallout kind of game. Personally, I have no interest in that game. Personally. It's just not my thing. It did look cool and everything, but yeah, I can care less about it. Probably going to see State of Decay 3. I know nothing about that series. Fallout 3 Remaster Shadow Drop. I can see them doing another Shadow Drop. It worked really well for Oblivion. I could see the Fallout 3 Remaster just coming out of nowhere. And I wouldn't be against it. I'd be all for a Shadow Drop. Probably some DLC for Forza Horizon 6. What else? Is there anything else like super obvious? Hello, Geometry. I feel like we're forgetting something super obvious. Obviously Gears of War, but that's like Starfield 2.0 nonsense. I won't be watching the Gears of War thing though. I have nothing I can say about Gears of War. I wouldn't be able to contribute to watching that. Oh yeah, the Halo game, of course. Yeah, I actually would not mind seeing more of that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really not opposed to replaying a remaster of the first Halo, the single-player campaign, if it's done tastefully. Here's hoping Jet Set Radio shows up here. It might. Yeah, let's see some of those Sega remasters they're working on besides Virtua Fighter. The other big one that is rumored is Persona 6. That feels pretty likely. Atlas was doing like takedown notices for people that were leaking the things that leak, so that tells you that it's probably real. I don't like Gears of War. Oh, I used to love playing Gears of War. But these days, I just really don't have any desire to play Gears of War. Do I think Gears E-Day is a PS5 Day 1 game? I'm inclined to believe that they're suddenly going to make that game Xbox exclusive. We'll see. I'd like to believe it. Yeah, the Persona 4 trailer, an extended trailer at that. What they'll probably do is show you Persona 4, and then right after that they're going to show you the Persona 6 trailer. They may even close the show with it. That feels like a show closer, personally. Oh, wow. Hey, thank you. Disciples of the Corn. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 membership gifts. The good luck membership gifts. 5 memberships or hopefully 5 new surprising games. I'd like to believe that we're going to see something like Phantasy Star Online 3. I want to see some kind of an RPG shown here. Was the green shirt done on purpose? It may have been done on purpose, yes. I just tried to pick the best shirt color I possibly can think of. Lost Odyssey remake. Honestly, that would probably win E3 season if they showed something like that. Yeah, this color actually is pretty close to the new Xbox logo thing they got going on, isn't it? This show will probably be between 40 and 60 minutes. Alright, so here's the bad news. I tested my internet. The internet that I normally use for streaming is still having issues. I did a test before I went live. So I had to swap to the internet that I used yesterday, where the stream went down for like a brief moment. So here's hoping that it doesn't happen while the presentation is going on. But if it does happen, it comes back typically within about 10 to 20 seconds. You just gotta refresh the stream. Alright, so just a heads up. What kind of, let me screenshot this. YouTube is giving me some weird error about audio. Screenshot that so I can look into that later. Shouldn't be freezing for you. If it's freezing, you gotta lower the stream quality. Well, there's a pretty good chance you may see Sparrow 4, so just hang in there. I don't think it's going to be Fallout New Vegas, though. I think it's just going to be a remaster 3, if we get one. Would I pop for Blue Dragon? I mean, I don't think we're going to get any kind of HD remaster of Blue Dragon, but it would be nice to see. A 1 hour, 30-minute show. Alright, well, that's a good sign, I guess. I was expecting an hour. I'm not watching the Gears of War thing, by the way. I actually have a lot I gotta get done today, so pretty much as soon as the Xbox thing is over, I gotta head out. But you guys can let me know how the Gears of War presentation is. The Summer Games Fest reaction is currently private because it got hit with about 20 copyright notices, as those shows typically do. It's just too risky for me to leave that live right now. I mean, I might make it a member thing. I don't know, but like it's. I checked it, and it's like the whole video is copyright after copyright after copyright after copyright. Because of all the music that they use, which was pretty much that entire show. Which one do I like more, PlayStation or Summer Game Fest? Summer Game Fest was definitely a lot more fun. Any live presentation is always more fun than a pre-recorded one. So by default, this Xbox One is going to be more fun simply because it's not a pre-recorded, safe presentation. Right? Things can go wrong. Live presentations are always more exciting. Yeah, it's annoying, Chrono. I don't know why they do that to restreamers. Here's another thing I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping that Aisha comes out. This is her moment to shine, right? And she's like, we hear that you like backwards compatibility. And they just come out with like, boom, here's a new batch of like 30 new, previously not backwards compatible games, now backwards compatible on Series X. 360 games and whatever have you. Alright? Or they come out with, I think they were working on a technology, which may be for the next Xbox, where literally everything will be backwards compatible through some sort of like hardware emulation. Which I guess is the next best thing. What's for lunch? That's why I don't know. I gotta go shopping and make food. That's why I gotta head out as soon as this is over. A Rise Son of Rome remaster? That would be. I'd replay it. I just played it, but I'd play it again. Rumored about putting the backwards compatible library on PC. That for me is like whatever, because I would just play them on my Xbox. I just want more backwards compatible games. Maybe Sega is like, you know what, we're going to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog by putting Sonic 06 on backwards compatibility, finally, so that game is no longer trapped on 360 and PS3. Yeah, it's probably unlisted. I think what it is, I put it unlisted because if you make a video private and somebody was like watching the VOD as soon as the stream ended, it would end the stream for them. So I put it on unlisted so people that were watching it can finish watching it. We'll see, Mike. It's possible. Hopefully. Because what Sega's shown for Sonic so far has been an embarrassment. If you're on the YouTube side, by the way, thank you to those of you that have already done it, but remember to like the stream. It just pushes this into more people's recommended feeds so we can get more people in here. A lot of people are probably unaware this is even happening right now. Eternal Sonata is also still stuck on 360 and PS3, yes. As many of the Xbox 360 RPGs are. Do I have any merch for sale? Currently, no. I typically put merch up during Horror Game Month. I sell my horror merch during October. Actually, that's a good reminder, Seafoam. I gotta remember. Alright, I'm gonna push ads on Twitch right now, and the reason for that is because once I play these ads, people that come into the stream for the next hour won't get ads. So I'd rather do it that way people that join can actually like immediately start watching the presentation. Whereas right now there's nothing happening, so if you're subbed you won't see them, if you're not subbed you're gonna get some ads. I have to do it, that's the only way to freaking disable them. Well, all the content creation in general, Fireflower. I've been doing Twitch for over a decade. Yeah, it is true, most gamers are still sleeping. I remember those days back when I used to stream until like 5 or 6 in the morning. I'd be that person waking up. Right now it's like, oh, alright, time to start the day. Glad I don't do that no more. Blinks 3, anybody? Honestly, Blink's just getting a remaster would be good enough for me. I'm trying to think if there's any other just like crazy thing that we could potentially see. That's the thing with Xbox. Everything is like so safe and sterile. It's like we've just gotten used to not getting bombastically surprising announcements. Scalebound is back, yeah. That would be surprising. So sadly, I don't think we're going to be seeing Elder Scrolls because the show is being touted as things that we're going to be seeing on Xbox within the next 12 months. So I don't think we're going to see Elder Scrolls 6. However, I think it is very likely that this is where the highly rumored Fallout 3 remaster will be revealed, and potentially even shadow dropped. Hello, TK. There's got to be a speedrunner in here looking at this timer, right? Like, are they totally just running live split right now? Am I the only one seeing this? It looks very live split to me, if you know what I'm talking about. It's like, it's the font, color, and type and everything that... It just looks like a timer for a speedrun. Yeah, it looks very live split. You've been working out since I started. You just weighed yourself and lost 20 pounds. Well, that's excellent. Congrats, TK. Keep that up. I'm not sure how much you're targeting to lose, but that's an excellent start. And that's a good, healthy weight loss, right? Like 5 months, 20 pounds. That's about right. Seems like you're going at a good speed. You don't think it's live split? It just looks live split. I think it's the green gradient. The green gradient looks like it. 16 pounds in 2 months. There you go. That's also very good. 30 Cent is like, all right, let me speed run this weight loss. That's how the speedrunners are, you know. I will not be sticking around for the Gears of War showcase. Unfortunately, it depends how long this goes, but I might like watch like 5 minutes of Gears of War. But unfortunately, I can't really sit here all day today. I'm also not very... I'm not a very big Gears of War person anymore these days, so I feel like I really wouldn't be able to say too much about it. That's a long time to watch, like a half an hour for a game that you have no interest in. It's like, that's... I'd rather just let people watch it that enjoy Gears of War, right? No, it doesn't rotate. I probably don't have enough of it for it to matter. Fable release date today. I feel like it would be a potential safe bet. It's delayed until next year, so it's possible that they still don't give you a date to be safe. Yeah, if you give up soda and just try and get more active, you'll be good. You're welcome. That's pretty bold. That feels like the next Xbox boot up screen. Once again, just a warning, like I mentioned. If the stream goes down, it'll be back in like no longer than 30 seconds. Just refresh your stream if it goes down. Just means my internet flipped out for a second.
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here.
What is this, State of Decay 3?
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station.
Oh, is this is Gears? Oh my god, I just noticed it. I'm like, what the hell? That kind of threw me off. I wasn't keeping up with this game. Yeah, I know, the normal clothes threw me off. He looks slightly more normal. His head doesn't look quite as small. So what does this game build as? Like, how does this fall in the storyline? Do you have to play all the other games to understand it, or is it like some kind of prequel thing? Prequel? Before Gears 1? Okay. I mean, that's certainly one way to get somebody that has stopped caring about Gears of War to actually maybe pay attention to this.
You see that? There's something big! Like huge crab figures picking up through the street! Just the adrenaline.
Perhaps I'll give it a shot.
Through the underpass.
Let's get moving.
Let me see what I can do.
I gotta say, I don't mind the stylistic change. I got so tired of just like the red and black of Gears of War.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this?
And there's the red and black. But you gotta have some of it, right?
Target surfacing. Open fire.
I just don't know how I'd feel about a cover shooter, though. It's been so long since I played a cover shooter. But Gears did it best.
These are goddamn breach points!
They're showing this now so that you want to stick around to watch the event at the end.
Reloading. Cover me. All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save.
Join us online? Yeah, maybe.
Which way?
Maybe.
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Well, they're not getting the perfect reloads because they gotta like relate to everybody, right? 'Cause not everybody gets the perfect reload, so they gotta make it seem like real gameplay.
Too slow. Oh, bugger! Come on, then.
I think the way this trailer is gonna end
Where the hell did you lot come from?
is it's gonna say coming to Xbox exclusively, or exclusively on Xbox or something. They're gonna drop like the bombshell.
More tremors, watch it!
And personally,
Yeah. Who are you?
I don't know. I feel like it may not even be day one Game Pass. Maybe they've already announced it, but if they want sales of this game, you gotta ask people to just get the physical copy or digital.
These things been coming in waves.
Oh, I like the music. I gotta say, I don't hate the way it looks. The setting is refreshing. I just got so tired of that same Gears aesthetic with the big bulky armor, so seeing them without armor actually doesn't look that bad.
Reloading.
Pretty nice lighting.
Anyone see him?
Contact front.
There's no end to these freaks!
Pick him off.
On your right, Carter! I got it!
Jams. Damn it.
Gotta have a chainsaw in the trailer.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
If it can maintain a steady 60 frames a second, it'll probably look pretty slick. Yet another game in October I won't be playing. Well, it didn't say exclusively.
Welcome to the
so let's see.
Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible. Games that brought players together, and games that defined
She still has
generations.
Gears of War behind her.
Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Take that. Bring the console wars back. The Xbots are back.
The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about.
Console wars
We're
are
going to
back,
show you
everybody.
More than 25 titles from creators around the world. Followed
Now
by
they'll
Gears
sell
Direct.
Xboxes.
Enjoy the show.
The war of the ponies versus the Xbots lives on.
Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood. Until
Well, I mean, to be fair, I didn't call it. It was a rumor that started spreading rapidly last night.
But she stayed away.
But it did seem likely they were gonna. If they're leading the show with Gears of War, that it seemed pretty likely they were gonna say it was exclusive.
I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains.
Oh, it took a moment for me to realize it was Fable until we saw the gameplay.
A real hero knows how to wield power. Don't waste time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
Also, this is not a live show. Why were they showing a theater? I guess it's literally just a theater for people to watch a pre-recorded show.
Oi! What the fuck was
I thought we were
that?
going to get something like
Just sent my brother
Summer
into
Games
the
Fest.
fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse. Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken.
Guy was like throwing up because he saw the character designs.
Albion doesn't need heroes.
Am I a fan of Fable now?
It needs a hero.
I mean, Fable 2 is cool and all, but I don't know. We'll see.
Is me.
That trailer was certainly darker in tone with less comedy, which was nice because I really don't like Fable comedy. That's a pretty dark trailer. Okay. If the rest of the game is like that, maybe I'd be a bit more interested. I guess the days of fart jokes are gone, which is good. the alert. Sorry about that. Thanks for Rapid Fire. Thank you for the resub.
Halo, the Chief, stuff of legends. But that's not the story I'm telling today. This one, you haven't heard. I've started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed.
Oh, they had the PS5 logo on Fable. That's a shame that they're not fully committing. I guess that means they have confidence in Gears of War to be an Xbox seller. They don't have confidence in Fable.
Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough. You learn to read the battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Well, I think that's the risk that they're trying to take. They're trying to get more Xbox consoles into the market by making games exclusive to make people want to buy an Xbox. Or rebuy an Xbox, for that matter. A lot of people may have sold their Xboxes because they saw no reason to have one. You gotta admire the bold approach. I'm ready for it though.
Odds get worse. My advice: bring a Spartan.
Well, let's see what else they announced that's exclusive. It may not just be Gears of War.
Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?
No.
Yeah, so all the ones that they've already said are multi-platform, they're not changing that. That makes sense. That would be pretty bad. No online for Halo? I'm fine with that, honestly.
Something on this island.
Halo's still got some good stories, campaigns.
You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand.
I don't need every Halo to have online.
More than you can handle.
I've proven myself.
Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the fight.
These are some really stiff animations. Like, she's just like magnetizing herself all over the place.
It's mad.
However, at least you know it's real gameplay. What the hell is this? Is this Rise?
Where are the others? This was dead. I mean, they're all dead.
It better not be Rise.
But you couldn't have said, "Hey, Lenny."
Rise, daughter of Rome?
Ancient death curse rumors?
They better not.
Well, maybe they're true. Sit in.
Oh, this is Plague Tale. Yeah, what's the name of this one called? Plague. I can't remember the subtitle. Resonance. Yeah, I never played any of those Plague Tale games. I hear they're good though.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Alright, I guess we're about to find out if Persona 6 is revealed right after
Mel
this.
might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Oh, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it. To wield the persona.
Sounds like a new song. I don't remember this song.
Control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk. I can't wait.
So, shall we?
Really? Sweet!
Come on, don't call me that. All shadows were originally born from humans.
Ooh, that's a interesting
I got killed by her other
voice
self.
actor.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not real? I can't.
All right. Which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Persona 4.
I'm not running away from this.
Just wait flash share.
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. And let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end it. Here, go. Persona.
Persona 6. Alright, that may be the closer if they're going to show it. 6 feels like an end of show kind of thing. What is this, Walking Dead? It actually may be. I saw the Caroline on there. Yeah, I know it's State of Decay 3. A lot of people want a new Walking Dead from Telltale, though.
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world.
I still never played any of these State of Decay games.
A weapon.
Yeah, it feels like they announced this forever ago.
Started in quiet towns. Empty roads.
Oh, Clementine, yeah.
Places.
I'm thinking Caroline. Good old Clementine. 6 years ago they announced this? Jeez. Yeah, this just needs to come out at this point.
Guys, I found a nest. These survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night. We'll always have each other's back. As the world has become more dangerous than ever. The dead aren't just one.
So is this like online co-op focused or something? What's the deal with this series? What does this do that makes it stand out from the other games, like zombie survival games?
In the end, it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters
Just co-op.
is that when the dead come through the dark,
Survival and simulate. Okay, so I guess the simulation aspect of it kind of makes it stand out. You manage the community. Okay. Interesting. So in other words, not a good horror month game because you probably don't beat this in a couple sittings kind of thing. It's like a very long, ongoing task to beat it. It's not super long? Okay. Have you missed anything interesting? Well, probably the best thing you missed is Banjo 3. Other than that, not too much.
On the Sea of Thieves, there have been plenty of grand adventures.
Poor Rare.
Sea of Thieves experience.
I wish that Sea of Thieves was a failure so they can move on to something else.
Custom seas? You can. Let me explain. You could create new ways to play. Like Rowboat Royale, where small but bloodthirsty crews duke it out in a furious battle to the death. Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Or skeleton snipe hunt.
This is the problem with live service games, is when you get a successful game, they just keep working on that game instead of constantly making new experimental games.
And absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea. You could create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance, action, or tragedy.
Yeah, I mean, Jay hits right. If Sea of Thieves failed, Rare would probably be shut down. That is true.
Or you could even just create a
They're hanging on.
hang. Literally, if you want. Or you could come together for a party. Or maybe you want somewhere you can just kick back and relax. Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the seas. There's a whole new world of possibility ready to explore. So dive in and unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you. Just try not to wreck the place.
Season 20. Wow. That is impressive.
There is a liar in these tunnels. They call him Führer. But that is not your name.
Still haven't played any Metro games.
Your name
I'm sure that'll change eventually.
is Hunter.
I think I'd especially really like the older ones.
As a Spartan, you were a legend. You stood for something.
One of them is supposed to be, or the first two I think are supposed to be fairly linear, right? They're not like too open worlds, from what I understand.
To protect the Metro.
Story-wise.
From you. You promised a brighter future.
Yeah, I love on-rail. On-rail shooters are the best.
Now, the Norai spreads tyranny in your name.
So do you think the first two games are actually horror enough for Horror Month?
Face them head on.
Is it pretty scary?
Metro to the light.
Does seem to have some crazy atmosphere.
But darkness consumes you. Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies.
Does the first game use night vision like that?
Your lies, and now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash.
That's pretty good.
I won't stop
Well, this here certainly isn't.
until the Führer
This is definitely like
burns with him.
very horror adjacent. I don't think that one would fit for Horror Month. Maybe, but I'll look into the first one.
World premiere.
Well, it's about time. Thought we were going to go the whole presentation without the world premiere meme. Oh. Don't give the Sony ponies bait. Come on now. To be fair, this looks very cute. If we're gonna revive the console wars, you can't be world premiering cute little games like this. Gotta come out swinging. However, this looks like an absolutely day one play for me. That is the cutest bird I think I've ever seen in a game. I love how he just hops everywhere. It's so good. No PlayStation. Take that, PlayStation. That's what I'm talking about. It's our first exclusive here. World premiere exclusive. Other than Gears. Oh, shoot. Spyro 4. Another Souls-like. Dynasty Warriors.
Wars have been waged throughout history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality. A champion rises, destined to quell the chaos of this senseless cycle.
It's eventually going to get to the point where I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between any of these games. Actually, I think I'm already at that point. Yeah, I don't think I can tell anymore.
Awaken. Phoenix.
Like, if you showed me trailers for all of these games that look like this, and didn't show me the title afterwards, for all these ones we've been seeing over the years, like, I don't think I'd be able to tell you what's what. I did play the first Wo Long.
So, it was
and I will not be playing the second Wo Long.
Who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
I remember getting stuck on some boss, and I'm just like, was not worth it.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward.
But I'm happy for the Wo Long fans.
Bedford County.
I'll tell you though, if you like Souls-likes, you're eating pretty good these days. That's for sure. You got so much to choose from.
You pissed off a random person on the street. You want a trophy?
Even if they don't know it yet.
What in the world is this?
Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
Well, it's certainly unique. That was already announced? Was it really?
World premiere.
Join Us is the name of the game, yep.
You buried your womb. Left your people behind.
They're bringing Senua to Xbox. Wait, did they put the second one on Xbox? I thought that was PlayStation exclusive. They bought the studio? Okay. Well, I'm happy for fans of the series. That's kind of unexpected. I wouldn't have expected a third one, but... Probably 2 is Xbox first. Yeah, I can't keep track of all this anymore. Studios changing hands all the time. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised to see a third one. I thought the second one was not very successful. Alright, but here's the thing, right? They're taking the right approach, in my opinion. They're showing a trailer with some gameplay for the longest time with the second game, all they were showing were these slow burn, like super long narrative cutscenes, and like this is what you got to show to get people to want to play it. I played the first one, yeah. I liked it, but honestly, by the time the second one came out, I kind of just lost interest in that series. Really? That's the name of the game? Okay. Interesting choice. Okay, here comes Fallout 3 Remaster. Just kidding, it's Fallout 76 DLC. Sorry.
Welcome to the surface, a sprawling paradise. Meet the locals, learn to fish. Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck.
Alright, everybody, let's all pretend that we still care about Fallout 76. Here's your yearly reminder the game is still going. I did play it, by the way. It was actually kind of fun. For the, like, 2 streams I did it.
Enemies are waiting in places undetected. So suit up, son, and defend our great nation. And gather all your friends when you fight this infestation. That's the play, Daddy-O. We'll tackle them all. Rebuilding our bright future from the ashes, rising tall.
Yeah, I've heard they've made a lot of updates to it, actually. Yeah, I've heard it's actually way improved these days. Well, here's the thing. Games like this keep Bethesda alive when games like Starfield fail. So we have games like this to thank that we still have a chance at getting Elder Scrolls 6. So thank you, Fallout. Hold on. The fake out. Oh, right, I forgot that's also Doom. I just have a hard time separating Bethesda from, like, you know, the typical Fallout Elder Scrolls games these days.
The council has chosen. Beneath this chamber will be your tomb. This place is your pain-given shape. It holds many secrets. Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
Good old Doom music. This actually really makes me want to play Doom 2016 again. I actually love that game. That was so much fun. What a great game that was. I really wish I played that when it came out.
With the Slayer gone, have you not found peace? The demons, they have retreated. Their war is with him.
I'm still trying to get used to Doom being so colorful, though. But I guess in a game like this with visual overload, you have to have a lot of visual cues to understand what's happening on screen. You can't just have all red and black. You can toggle the colors to what you want. Oh, really? That's cool. Can't wait for when that comes to Switch 2, because then they can call it Doom: The Dark Ages Revelation Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. GTA 6. Imagine. Oh man, okay. That was unexpected. And the original music, that's big. Gives me goosebumps. Finally we get to see one of these Sega remakes that isn't Virtua Fighter. It looks like Crazy Taxi, it looks like it's a lot of fun. This song is just like, you can't play Crazy Taxi without Offspring. I'm sorry. That is like defining of that game. Cool. Ah, man, we gotta wait. It's multi-platform as well. Of course. Hold up? What? Oh? Okay, it better not just be a console reskin, which is cool and all. Damn, I thought they were getting ready to announce more backwards compatibility. Unless this is fully backwards compatible with all original Xbox? Because they literally just took the original Xbox and like used the components to make this thing. Let's see what they say about it. It might have just been a cool stylistic thing they did. I think it was just a... Yeah, just a limited edition. It looks cool and all, but... I mean, I'm sorry, I don't rebuy consoles I already own just because it's a limited edition, but it looks nice. Man, you can't go getting this hyped like that. You can't make a trailer like that and then just be like, yeah, it's a limited edition console.
We know the thunderous crash of the waves against our ships. We know the bite of cold steel.
I thought the new Crazy Taxi looked good. I'm just excited for these Sega remasters. Been waiting so long for the Sega to come out and start making games like that again. Now we just need to see Altered Beast. I can't wait to see Golden Axe. Right? Those are probably like the ones I want to see the most.
Opens its gates only to the worthy. And the next proving ground awaits just.
Panzer Dragoon. I'll take anything Panzer Dragoon. Saga, of course, seems like the most likely people would want. I'll just take a straight up like new Panzer Dragoon. That's not a remaster. Knights, yep. I don't think have they announced the Knights for remake though? I don't think they have. They announced quite a few, but I don't think that was one of them. Is this that like not Minecraft game, or no? This is Minecraft. I know there was that other game that came out that people were going crazy about for like a week, and now you never hear about it anymore. Yeah, Hytale. Did the Hytale hype die? Is that still a thing? Yeah, voxel graphics are just not my thing. Really, really not. As soon as I see a game with this kind of character design and world design, it's really hard for me to be interested. I've heard Dungeons is actually a great game though, but it still just doesn't really appeal to me. I just can't get over the graphic style. Not my thing. Yeah, don't... Hold on. No hate against the Magpie game. That's obviously been the best thing they've shown so far. World premiere exclusive, by the way. Thank you very much. Hello, Aorio. Over Crazy Taxi. Yep.
World premiere.
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mysteries of
Oh, this is that,
Take your seats before the lights go
Is this
down
that
and the
Clockwork
curtain
game, or is this
rises.
something else?
For our next act
Is this just a new trailer for it?
Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him. They called themselves Masters. Through a deal with the devil, the Masters...
What a very anime-esque scenario.
Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can.
I don't think this is that Clockwork game. This looks different.
That's your cue.
Yeah, definitely not. It's kind of magician game. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Obviously not real-time gameplay. But man, a first-person magician game? Magician shooter? I hate trailers like this, though, that show fake-ass gameplay. I want to see what it actually looks like. But I will say, I'm actually... Oh, it looks like Dante's Inferno? Couldn't be. Wow, this looks neat. I really like the magician theme of this. It's like a shooting game with cards and stuff. That isn't a deck builder, hopefully. Magician is the devil's deal. I don't play many first-person shooters these days, but that definitely looks like one I would try.
What would you give for victory?
Your life? The lives of your sons?
Is this event really an hour and a half, by the way? Is that confirmed?
The line between victory and defeat is thin. What if you had within you power, terrible and divine,
Means we're about halfway through.
to destroy your enemies, break their will? Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it? If destiny was there, within reach, could you sacrifice everything?
You know, it almost makes you feel bad this game comes after the Magician game, because the Magician game seems to do what this does, just with a way more interesting concept.
For your empire.
First-person Souls.
For your emperor.
Probably not my thing. Oh my god, they keep... I'm telling you, they're gonna show the rematch. They keep baiting us with Bethesda games.
Penumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after? Don't take this the wrong way, but we've been...
Elder Scrolls Online.
You've got talent and a lot of promise.
Still going. Yeah, they're definitely trolling right now, boy, let me tell you. They're doing this on purpose.
Ready to talk about planning a real heist,
Get ready.
partner?
Actually, that's the show closer, the Fallout 3 remaster, for sure.
Welcome to our Thieves Guild. Our members will show you the ropes. This job is going to need every trick in the book.
I heard that caravan should arrive tomorrow.
I always preferred Fallout 3 over New Vegas anyway.
Some jobs call for slick distractions
I really hope we see it.
quick fingers. But you never truly know what's behind a door. Or if that's not quite your style, step out of the shadows and take a direct approach. There's other treasure all around the world, if you know where to look and are willing to fight for it.
I was so excited for Elder Scrolls Online until I played it. And the one nitpick I had was they let you play in third person, and there was like no reason to play in first person. To me, the one thing that was going to make it stand out was if it forced you to play in first person, because that would have felt like Elder Scrolls and would have made it feel different. Once you go third person, it feels like every other MMO out there. A National Park Simulator? It's got to be Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm gonna say. Still have not played any of these Flight Sim games. They look great though. These have to be some of the best looking console games. I mean, look at those graphics, even though this is probably captured on PC. You know the one perk about playing this flight simulator games, though? If you ever find yourself in a situation where you're on a plane and the pilot... Say the pilot, like, has an emergency situation. They die. And the co-pilot also dies. You never know. You can be like, listen, I've played Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if you've played these games, you can actually fly a plane. They may actually know how to land that plane.
The mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen. The wind passes without a sound. People move within.
Right, the one story that I always think about, where the winds meet, seriously? Anyway, the one story I always think about, and I'm sure some of you have heard this story and seen the videos, of that guy that like hijacked the plane off the runway and was doing literal loops in the plane. And they were like, how do you know how to do this? He's like, I've played video games before. Like, absolutely crazy. You know the story I'm talking about. Of course he ended up crashing, but that guy was doing stuff people never thought possible in a commercial airliner.
Beneath every mechanism, the true game lies in the human heart.
So the one warning about this game, the thing you need to know about this game, it is a free-to-play, like, I forget if it has gacha in it, but it's one of those free-to-play, like, mobile game kind of styles. It may not appear like it, okay? It's supposed to be one of the better ones. But just so you know what you're getting into here, right? They're hiding the UI, but when you play this game normally, there's like 5 million things on screen and pop-ups and, you know, that kind of stuff. So just so you're aware. But some people really enjoy it. People are definitely into that game. Yes, yes. Okay, let's see more gameplay of the new Castlevania, which looked fantastic.
I have come here to destroy you.
In my opinion.
Just like my father, mother, and their allies before me.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a...
It's also got to have good music. That's important for Castlevania. I don't play many Castlevania, Metroidvania games anymore, but I mean, I would jump into this one.
Has given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely to better control your
If
curse
the
and
music is
strengthen
good.
yourself.
Music is very important in these games for me. Thanks, Wardley. Appreciate that resub.
Irritating thing. What makes you think you can stop me this time?
Yeah, it doesn't have that energetic Castlevania music,
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
but you never know. They might have been going for a different tone with the trailer.
Show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night.
I kind of hope it's like just a nice 10 to 12 hour game. Nothing too long, you know, nothing too crazy, short and sweet. But you know, it's not going to be short.
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world.
Serenity Forge definitely publishes some very obscure stuff.
In its glow,
Gee, I can't imagine what this is
you
influenced by.
discover wonderful new places.
Well, I like the graphics of this. For a Ghibli-like,
Dear
it actually
friends
has a pretty cool
always
style.
needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
I actually don't count out the fact that this could have a horror spin to it. They actually publish a ton of horror games.
As you live your days,
It looks like...
dreams.
I told you they do horror games. They always publish these, like, horror spin games. Ah, damn, I thought they were going to cut to it being, like, super horror-esque. Vivarium. That looks cool. Sort of like a My Summer Vacation kind of game.
World premiere.
Moomin Valley, yeah. Yeah, it's very Moomin. Okay, here's Persona 6. I also thought of the horror movie Vivarium, which is a great movie, by the way. Well, it's certainly a pretty dark Persona game. Wow, that's a weird logo. Holy crap. That's it? Come on. That is a terrible trailer. I mean, we knew it was Persona 6. Just give us a little something more than that. Wow, I guess it's going to be like a ghost hunting-esque Persona, which, hey, I mean, I'm alright for the tonal shift. Imagine Viva Pinata. Spyro 4? Banjo? Wait, who was the splash before this? Did they show it? Did they say the publisher? They just said world premiere, right? This is Spyro. There he is. The first new Spyro game in 18 years. Totally new. You got the trilogy remaster, but that was just a remake of the first 3 games. Not since 2008 with, what was the subtitle of that one? Something Something Dragon, which wasn't really even received well as a real Spyro game. Very cool. That's a big reveal. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping it was gonna be Skylanders, but it is what it is. That's cool. A proper new Spyro game. The platformers are making a comeback. No, I like the art. Well, the art style is one thing. I like the colors. I'm just glad it's a nice, colorful platformer.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing. Bullets are flying.
What you do that for?
My fingers slip. And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
Hooligans, come to order.
Piss off! Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
Yeah, this is the Clockwork game that we've seen already. I no longer care about this game. I'm more interested in that Magician game, honestly.
Oh, you'll have better odds getting through without me.
Okay, well, if we're getting a new Spyro game, that gives us an even better chance of one day seeing a new Banjo game.
Cheap rubbish.
This is good, this is good. High budget 3D platformers are making a comeback. Thank you, Astrobot.
We're not here for you. Not here for me. I'm Anne fucking Darrow.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
aura of this game, I guess you could say.
Griswick's vault for months now. So put in the heist tonight.
Pretty.
Yeah? Morgan,
It's not my type of edge.
to lower the ship.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
It's made by the original developers who worked out Fallout 1 and 2. I mean, I'm a little biased. I struggle to get in the games that have this sort of Victorian-esque costume design. It's never been my thing. Never liked it. Doesn't matter the game.
Expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this.
You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past.
The Infinity
Choosing
Golem.
control.
make things unfair in our favor.
So if this also has time travel, that's another. I'm really not into time travel either.
Proper little villain.
So it's definitely hitting things I'm not super into.
The pimp, the plod, the priest. Who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya. The ways they
Yeah, this is a pass for me.
and when they're done with chucking
But you guys will have to let me know how it is.
downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time,
Ooh, that was a pretty rough animation.
What more could an honest thief ask for?
Well, they're all going to screw you in the
I like that. They should have kept it that way. Okay, alright. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that makes me a little more interested in it. Exclusive. Let me know how it is.
Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world building. And it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today.
That was it?
This is a milestone.
Damn, that's what they
year
ended
for
on?
us as we
A game we already knew about?
25 years with you. And
Come
we're
on.
excited about our lineup of iconic
No, there's a
games.
one more thing. There's no way.
Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences. Incredible games from our partners at Sega,
Not a lot of
Rare
big
Games,
surprises other than obviously Spyro 4
players
and
can
Crazy
look forward
Taxi, but we knew
to
Crazy
two
Taxi would
upcoming
eventually be coming.
exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day.
But before that,
we do,
there we go.
one franchise
Uh-huh.
that has been with us from the beginning
Yes.
is Call of Duty.
Ugh,
Now it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
What the hell does DMZ mean? It sounds like a car model. I feel like I gotta renew my license or something now. Wait, a Call of Duty that takes place in Korea? Who knows, there could have already been one there. I don't follow them anymore. They already showed this. A demilitarized zone, okay. Oh man, I'll tell you though, Spyro definitely pulling some weight in that presentation. It was a very safe presentation. I don't think there was anything crazy shown. But it was still better than State of Play in my opinion. Slightly. Just because Spyro is genuinely a nice surprise.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
I also hope Spyro is not open world. I hope it's more old school style. Linear levels, segmented levels. Vivarium, yeah, Vivarium was cool. In terms of exclusive Xbox stuff though, like the reasons you'd need an Xbox, at this point it's Clockwork, Revolution, Gears of War, the Bird game, don't forget the Bird game. Maybe the best game they showed at the show. Yeah, the Magpie game. What was it called again? Bad Magpie? I think that was it, right? Were those the only exclusives? I think my game of the show was the Bird game. Magpie. And then Spyro. No, it's probably Spyro, Crazy Taxi, and then Bad Magpie. The Persona 6 trailer, let's be real, that was... What the hell was that? I guess the one exciting thing about it is the logo and the teaser itself give us an idea of what it may be like. Almost like yokai hunting, sort of like ghost story kind of. I'm alright with that, actually. A horror-esque Persona game? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was starting to get Persona fatigue. I think that's a tonal shift in the series that would absolutely get me hyped for it. Once we actually see some gameplay. I'm all for that. Yeah, it was a teaser. But the teaser did its job in getting me very intrigued for what the heck it's actually going to look like.
Was that the HVT? Fuck the HVT. Let's just go to exfil.
Persona 6 is definitely a long ways off, yeah.
I got you, man.
The crazy thing is, though, people were leaking like what the character designs look like and everything, and they were getting takedown notices from Atlas.
Let me get some ammo.
So it makes you think there may be another trailer of that potentially coming soon. Maybe by the end of the year. Nah, that might be too soon. Probably a year. I'm pretty sure that's the final logo. It reminded me of like Ghostbusters or something. No new news on backwards compatibility, but I think they're holding off on that for potentially the next console. I have not been paying attention to this gameplay. It's just so crazy to me. I used to be obsessed with Call of Duty games. Like, every one that came out, I'd play the hell out of them. And now I could just care less about them. Doesn't matter what they show.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you.
I really want to see more gameplay for Spyro, or just know more about it, how it's structured. Yep, it looks like a Call of Duty game. I can't even keep track of Call of Duty games anymore. It's like they remake remakes. Well, anyway, that was still fun. Thank you to everybody that came out to watch it. Appreciate it. I know there were a lot of different places and ways you could have watched, so thank you for coming here. We still are not officially done with E3 season because we're still kind of waiting on Nintendo, what they're going to do. They're going to do something at some point. So that's what we're kind of waiting for. Overall, I thought it was a pretty solid event. It wasn't as mind-blowing as I think we were all hoping and waiting for. But I think the games they showed were safe. A lot of different genres. A lot of games that we knew were coming. I was actually fairly impressed by the Gears of War game, but I don't need to watch 30 minutes of it. Like, I'm good. What they showed already for 10 minutes is good for me.
And lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began. Emergence Day.
There's only so much they can do, right? Like, the next 1 to 2 years are going to be very defining for Xbox. There's only so much that this new CEO can do since she just came in.
For the first time, we're ready to take
so we got to give it time, right? We got to let the momentum build a little, see what they got in store.
Weapons and modes that will make E-Day the most.
But anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I got a lot of stuff I got to do today. I'm not sure if there'll be a stream later tonight. If I do, it'll probably be
before we talk about what this game is,
Maybe
I think it's
something on the
important to share why
N64
we
again.
chose Eden. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. There's a new
But
foundation
yeah,
with a
I'll see you
blank
guys
slate.
later.
So
Thank
we
you
took
again
a
for
moment to
watching.
reflect on
I'm
what
gonna
this
make
game is
this
so
stream.
special to us and to our fans. We
I'll make
realized
this one
that all
public
of
and
the
I'll
things
see
that
how.
make
I
this
don't think
world
they
feel
use too much
so
copyrighted
unique,
music, but I could be wrong. We'll find out.
brutality,
So
that
if you wanted to watch the beginning and like rewind it, you'll be able to. It may get blocked in certain countries. My Summer Game Fest one is like blocked in certain countries because there's so much copyright. It's ridiculous. Crazy how much copyright was in that stream.
And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes
And I'm
of the
thankful that my
original
internet
game.
did not go down, so thank you, internet. Alright, you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll maybe
So we
see you later.
started with
Have
this
a good
one
one.
still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the locust,